Second take, week 8. Tony V in the building. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. Doing all right. Probably not as good as Ryan's doing, though.
Ryan Downs did the unthinkable. He broke Dave's 2018 record for 201.92. He put a fat 220.34 up, and I believe he did it on Dave. Dave, I think, put up 138. Yeah. We'll get into it later, but let me just go ahead and go to the almanac here. The whole reason we're with NFL boys is because they have a great history system, and I am a man who appreciates history. So let me share my screen and let's throw up the almanac. Maybe go down little memory lane here. So obviously 2022, 220.34, highest we've ever seen. Not like he's been here before, though. Downs also in 2020 put up 178.9, which was best for the year. Huh. So put a little respect on Ryan Downs' name. He's like, I've been here before. I know what this is. But Dave, of course, won 201.92 week 2018. I believe he had Tyreek Hill that year or somebody. I'm sure it will show us down below. But as you can see, until 2017, we were strictly non-PPR. Some of his lower scores.
Oh, you can tell by the scores. Yeah.
But going down here, we can see, it even shows you performance of the week. Oh, 2018. I promise you Tyreek Hill was on. Maybe he wasn't on his team. 2020.
You would think it would be. Well, look at that Will Fuller score.
Look at that Will Fuller stat.
There's Reed
Doug Martin.
59.9.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, good old Doug. He even got a helmet.
Free agent. Lev Bell. I mean, some notable fantasy names here. Surprised to not see my guy.
Will Fuller's weird.
Unbelievable, isn't it? 54.7.
Yeah.
That's not that long ago. 2019. Big Ben.
Yeah. Where's he? Is he playing or is he hurt? Isn't he hurt? Maybe.
Let's look it up. I wish he was on the Bears. I think he's a free agent.
I would take anybody at this moment. Well, let's talk about. I mean, JF1 was pretty damn good last week.
No, you want to go to the Bears? I mean, holy cow! Put it on New England on a Monday night. Did you see Belichick? I probably saw it. Belichick was shouting out the Bears players, talking about Houston Carson on the special.
So is he hurt? He's a free agent then. Is that what we found out?
Absolutely free agent, totally available right now. He came back with a finger injury last year, is what I read. Looks like somebody that can easily assist JF1.
Tough league we're in now.
It's tough. Speaking of trades,
yeah,
the Bears made a trade, but more importantly, because this is not a Bears podcast, this is a fantasy football podcast. Big Mike, the champ, made a trade with a former champ. It has not gone through yet, so it's not going to show up.
Champ on champ?
Champ on champ. It's a trade that's going to help both teams, in my opinion. Najee Harris is being sent to the champ. In return, Joe is receiving Terry McLaurin. Very fair trade, if I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. That's even. And both needed both. So it was like, oh, that makes sense.
It's like, yeah, we're helping each other. You love to
Clean
see
swap.
It. They're not playing each other this week. But, I mean, we've been talking about this for weeks. Mike's team right here is a quick look. Very deep a receiver. Terry's, at best, I mean, probably his third guy.
Yeah.
With that coming back. Still got Allen Robinson.
Yeah.
So deep.
CD
so deep.
And, yep.
And then as for Joe.
Scary Terry finally going to get some minutes on a team, right? Because usually Mike's been benching him.
Absolutely. He's got, okay, so Dame Pierce, who's the RB2? Damian Harris.
Brian Robinson.
So that tells you right there he's got a lot of faith in his, okay, this trade makes perfect sense to me, and I love it for both sides.
Yeah.
Win-win. The Bears, though, also did make a trade, sending beloved Robert Quinn to the Philadelphia Eagles for a 4th-round pick. Very happy.
I like it. I like it. I mean, did you see he's been bad. 8 tackles, 1 sack, only 3 QB hits. I was just looking this up, and
it's as if he's not really participating or trying, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's 2020 Robert Quinn right now.
I agree. Well, Downs is not happy to see this, but he is 5 on the power rankings, putting up that big performance, 220, outlier. But record means a lot here on Second Take, and you're not 6-1 like Danger Matt, who's holding it down to one spot, beating Jesse last week on his bye week, and Jesse was damn near at full strength. I would say full strength.
That's a good squad. If you can do that on a bye week, it gets a full strength team. You got a good team.
I can't wait to bring that one up on the last week's results. I can't wait to get to that. Dave, though, suffering that loss last week, still holding the 2 spot down, definitely above me. I have myself at 3. Nate has won 5 in a row, folks. He's streaking. Unbelievable. Ryan Downs, of course, 220. Nobody's going to beat that this year. Nobody will beat that this year.
0 chance. Well, you never know. 0 chance.
0%.
0.1.
Mike sitting here at 6. Danny rounding it up, getting hot at 7. This is where you want to be at. I mean, we are 5. We only have 5 more potential weeks left to battle here before it is wild card weekend. And if you're in that bottom 4, which could fluctuate here, Tony, you're at 10, Jesse at 9, Xavier at 8,
right there.
Danny at 7. I think nobody's safe. Even in the top 6, there's a couple of us. Maybe Matt. Matt's probably good. It's possible we could lose 5 straight.
Yes.
But
I need a dub this week because I'm getting Cordero Patterson back here very soon.
Yes.
He's out there running. He can't practice till next week, they told him. But
you're in the hunt here. You're going to go deep. Love it. Love it. Mikey, Hannigan, Joe, Piane, though, sad to say it. 7. Oh,
that's it, right?
It's over. 1-8 made the finals. So can we say it's over? The way it looks there's a lot of good teams out there, a lot of decent records. The standings, it's going to be hard for him to climb out of that hole.
0-7, that's rough.
It's all basketball for him.
I didn't think he had a bad team either.
No, I loved his team come out the draft. He did have a tight end to move, and he did that. He did everything he was supposed to do. It's just it didn't swing his way this year.
Yeah. It's fantasy.
But you're right, that's fantasy. Waiver Wired, some money was spent this week. 94,
about $100,
almost $100. You made a big splash in here as well. But we'll start off at the top. Michael Carter. Oh, we should have brought up that news. Shout out James Robinson getting traded, getting back out there because he was not getting any work under Doug Peterson.
Hey, that's good for you, right?
I'm so excited. He's going to go to these Jets. Now we know who Michael Carter is. We found him out last year. Change pace bag, PPR guy. $27, plays for the Jets, going to the champ. He also picked up Tyler Bass from Buffalo. $0. Love it. I think his kicker's on bye this week. Yeah.
What's crazy is I legit had $27 on him until that trade, and I went down to 11 on Michael Carter because Carter's not a workhorse. James Robinson is. They're going to feed Robinson.
I had so I panicked, of course. I put 47 before that trade went through. 47. I only had $49, boys. I was all in. 47%.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I was like, when are we going to get another RB1? Potential RB1 here towards the end of the season. I was like, let me go ahead and just put it all in.
Week 8? Yeah. That's what I was thinking too.
That's how I felt. And I was like, the Jets are like, they're not like, I mean, they're good. They're above 500. They're good. It's just like, I don't know. But Michael Carter, I didn't want to do it personally, but I'm happy this trade happened. I believe they get a 6 for it. It could be a 5th if he hits some numbers. I believe.
I think 5th and 6th, right? Something like that.
Yeah,
but they're gonna feed James Robinson. We already know that he's a workhorse.
He's a workhorse. Is it going to be this week? Maybe. Probably not. I mean, I think he practices.
I think they'll do what they did with McCaffrey.
Right.
Yeah, with CMC. Remember how he barely played? Yeah,
and still put up points. McCaffrey barely played. How about Greg Dulcich, tight end, Denver? $20 to Mikey. You ever heard of this guy?
Is that the guy that got the first touchdown in his career, his first career catch or whatever, like 2 weeks ago? Somebody won like $14,000, betting $400 on it.
Yes.
Yeah. There he is. $25.
I mean, this is the Pitts owner. So Atlanta's not on a buy, are they?
No.
No. So I guess Pitts isn't fine, Mikey. How about you though? You picked up 80 dimes out of the Giants for $21. It is tough at quarterback out there, huh?
Top 10 quarterback. Has been playing good. Patrick Mahomes has been carrying my team. I need a quarterback. I have to get a win.
Yes.
I have to get this win.
And $21.
And there's no way I was going with Russell Wilson. No way.
No.
Zero chance.
In my 10-man ESPN, he's available. Russell Wilson. That's how bad it is.
Harris
Campbell, bad. $3. I like that.
Yeah.
Indianapolis.
Oh, he's been hot. Last 2 weeks, averaging 18 the first week, 22 this last week. He's been hot.
Could be a role player for you moving forward. Joe disagrees with us. He put $10 in on Russell Wilson.
I mean, it's just $10, but he probably could have put $1 on, right? I don't know if anyone else put any money on him.
I agree. I'm curious. Joe has access to that waiver report. I'm curious to see what people put in on him. Miami Dolphins, $5. And Jason Sanders, $0 to Xavier. Fin up. Picking up some Dolphins here.
Hey, he's going to swim with the Dolphins this week.
I like it. Mm-hmm. How about you ever heard of this guy? This guy could have been on who he played for.
Who is this?
Tight end, Tampa Bay, $3 a day. Never heard of him.
He's going to get 2 touchdowns, 100 yards next week. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yeah. DJ Dallas, running back out of Seattle, $0 to Matt, trying to get in that backfield. That's fine. Kenneth Walker can't be the only guy there. We know it's his field.
Right. Unless he gets hurt.
And I left this one on here. Keontae Ingram from last week. Phenomenal pickup by Mikey. Shout us out on the group me. Thought I'd bring it up again.
Arizona.
Yeah, so that week 8, little action, $94. Kind of a lot here.
Is that a lot? Yeah.
Yeah, we had 54 last week. It's some. I think people are feeling the rush here towards the end of the season.
We're so congested from, like you said, 10 to what? 5, 6.
Middle of
it's
the
so
pack.
congested.
Let's bring it up. I mean, while we're sitting here, look at the divisions. I go full screen for us here.
I mean, the whole league is 4-3 or 3-4, except for 1, 2, 3, 4 teams.
It's a battle. It's a grind. I have division championship aspirations personally. I'm trying to get that $100.
Oh,
Can't
right.
walk away with nothing.
Champs, yeah.
I did want to shout out. Look at this. Dave is a lot of people have scored on Dave. 903 points, and he's 5-2. Kudos to Dave. You can't play defense.
Points for though. High.
930 high. They had to be. How's he 5-2? So I know a lot of this is a 200 that just got put up on 220, just got put up on him, but he was battling.
That's a lot, yeah.
And of course, the least scored upon is Matt, 647. Could be part of his success, huh? 6-1.
It's got to be 6. Wow, he's the least scored upon. That's least ridiculous. Scored upon.
It's a little luck.
Well, that's how you go 6-1.
A little luck.
77. Yeah. Look at Jesse and mine's points for. It's even. Is that even?
Oh no. Oh yeah. No, it's point
no,
0.02 off.
And I. Oh, 0.02. That's weird.
Even scored on a little less than him.
Yeah.
And Piane not even close here. This is a bad ratio.
That's rough. It's okay.
7 straight.
Basketball.
Yeah. But we're streaking here. 5
Love
for
mine.
8. I shouted him out.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Do you want to try your luck at who he played for?
Let's go. This is always tough. You bring some random people on here.
They've scored touchdowns. I will say that. And here we go. Who he played for. Week 8 edition. How about Avery Williams, running back, plays for the NFC. The division is terrible right now. It's the NFC South. NFC South. Avery Williams, running back.
The NFC South. Avery Williams.
Avery Williams has scored a touchdown. Has gotten in the red zone here. In the end zone.
Who is do you got another? Can I get another hint? This guy looks like he's never played in his life. He looks like he's going to sell you insurance.
He does not play for Tampa Bay. Do you need all 4 teams? Do you want me to list all the NFC South teams?
I don't think so.
That's not a good division. NFC South, I believe Tampa Bay is under 500 and they're winning. They are first in their division.
See, that's who I was going to go with. Was actually the Bucks.
Would make sense. They have a hole there. Leonard Fournette has not been able to run the ball.
Last week he scored like 4 points, I think. I have no clue.
Okay. It is the Atlanta Falcons. I'm shocked you don't know this. You're like Tyler Algier.
I should have went with that because they don't have a running back as my guy. Yeah. My guy's hurt.
Oh,
look at him. He literally sells
fun.
Insurance. There's zero chance he does anything after that.
How about Rashid Shaheed, wide receiver?
God, I just saw this name.
Oh, yeah? NFC.
Is that it? Is it New Orleans?
It is New Orleans. Congratulations.
Okay.
Rashid Shaheed has scored. He has scored.
He was out there running with Traquan Smith and them.
How about Durham Smythe, tight end?
What? He's the manager at that insurance company.
He has scored a touchdown. AFC.
Good for him. You said AFC?
AFC East.
Oh, the Jets.
It is the Miami Dolphins.
Of course it was.
Thank you for participating in this week's Who He Played For.
That's why I dropped the Miami Dolphins tight end. What's his name?
Gesicki?
Yeah.
No,
he's letting guys named Durham
sense.
Smythe score.
It makes absolute sense.
You don't even look like a football player, Tyler, like at all.
You got to find these guys, You got to find these guys. Well, let's go ahead and get into last week's results. Can't wait to get to Downs matchup and just see that massive team.
Yes. Are you gonna say that one for last? What was the
game of the week? I think that was the game of the week. Let me bring up my second take show notes here. It absolutely was the game of the week.
Perfect.
And me personally, me and Mike both took Dave, and we were so wrong. We were more wrong than
by like 100.
By like over, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so my matchup, this one was very close, as you can see.
What a game.
The Bears D almost did a no-no and beat me. They were going obviously on Monday night. You get 10, of course. I was kind of shocked they didn't score more than 10. What a game.
Hey, bear down, huh?
Bear down.
Hey, that's, I was looking, what was I looking at? I think I was kind of something, and the point scoring didn't make much sense to me. And I'm trying to figure out,
Well, they only gave up
makes
14.
sense.
They had a sack, 3 interceptions, and a fumble. So each interception is 2 points. A
Right.
fumble should be 3, and a sack is 1 point.
So how do they only get 10?
I think there's some collusion going on here. Did I purposely do that? Did I insert that number there?
Maybe.
No. We can go over defensive scoring, but I think if you give over 14, I think if you give under 14, it should be like minus. It's like, I think the first touchdown is like -3. The second touchdown is like -6, which seems kind of harsh, to be honest. But this is the standard scoring for defenses across we have not really touched defenses. We've added in safeties and that makes sense. Also, I believe, obviously pick 6, 6 points.
To see the Bears defense so dominant and then they only get 10 points. It's like, what the hell?
That's that feels like a 20 pointer to me personally, but I hear you.
Yeah. But
this was, of course, my bye week. I didn't have Cooper Kupp or AJ Brown.
Those are your boys too. That's a great win then. And Lamar Jackson was horrible.
Oh my God, he's been horrible the past 3 weeks. I'm a little worried.
Yeah.
Mark Andrews' knees flaring up.
Oh yeah, he's got a little knee problem. 0.4. Wait, he only got 0.4. Oh geez.
Only 2 targets and a rush. He had a rush, but he has a knee problem. They handed
Jeff
off.
Wilson was bad for you.
Yeah, it's fine though. We knew that with the McCaffrey coming in, and he's probably going to be off the team soon. But shout out to Tyler Boyd for carrying my team this week. Would I have started him if the other 2 guys were healthy? Probably not. It was out of necessity, and he came when it mattered most. So unfortunate for Hannigan. That's a tough L.
Yeah, it is very tough. You can thank Joe Burrow for your win.
Oh, absolutely. Cool Joe. Look at that running backs. 23.3 and 23.8 out of Eno Benjamin and Ramondre Stevenson. Now, Ramondre Stevenson, of course, came on this year, and he was a bit of a sleeper to start the season. But you would have told me that those 2 running backs are going to put up those points. I'd be a little shocked. But it wasn't.
Now, does Benjamin play next week? I mean,
I know
James Conner back.
James Conner's back. And he's not the James Conner owner. So I think that might be coming to an end.
Benjamin looks great. I think Benjamin should get the start. He's looking way better than James Conner this year.
Yeah, I mean, some of these GMs follow the money or these coaches follow the money, but it's like if the player's out playing the player, look at Zeke out there with Tony Pollard. Yeah, like what are we doing? But it wasn't good enough. Xavier's team put a great effort, and Travis Etienne has fully embraced that role. I mean, Joe Mixon, the team looks great. No Josh Allen or Gabe Davis this week. A little bit of a bye week for him as well. Started Mariota, got 11. Cowboys D.
Well, yeah, they played great against Detroit, which was shocking because Detroit was like,
Look at this scoring. 6 points allowed, 5 sacks, 2 interceptions, 3 fumbles, 25.
I mean, that's almost close, but eight less points, right?
Well, and then 2 more sacks and 2 more fumbles.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
So, yeah, we
can a 15-point difference?
I agree. Defenses are not standard settings for defenses are not meant to make them be great, I guess. How about Nate getting this close win here? Piane's tough L. Again, Fournette just not doing it for him. And then the Keenan Allen. Bad trade. He traded for him that year from you.
Yeah, I got Zeke and what's his face from Philly? Tight end. He's like the 3rd best tight end in the league. Second best.
Yeah, got it right.
Yep.
Well, the trade hasn't really. Clearly you've won because you have something out of it, but.
Well, Zeke's been hot the last 2 weeks. 15 plus fantasy points.
So total loss on Piane. Gambled and he lost.
He's scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, David Montgomery, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. Man, look at that threesome. Goodness. And he's got Gibson on the bench.
Oh, did he?
Wow. He's got running backs.
That's a lot.
I think Njoku's going to be out for a while. If I remember.
What did he do? Right. Was it a knee?
Yeah, it was a knee.
Quarterback situation.
Metcalf got hurt too. I think that was a shoulder, right?
Knee.
Oh, it was knee. Okay.
Knee.
It's not a good sign. This was crazy, huh? Taking down the champ like this?
By 10.
Zeke. Kenyon Drake, what happened? Gus Bus came back and took over.
Yeah. Well, I mean, would he carry the ball 11 times and only had 5 rushes or whatever it was? He barely carried the ball. I think maybe like 9 or 10.
A shout out Bellinger and then he gets hurt for you, huh?
Catches a pass and gets hurt. I'm like, oh, cool.
You're like, great.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams.
He's not on the team anymore.
He tried out. Patrick Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes.
Hey, there we go.
4th round?
He was on late. Yep.
Yeah, the turn, right?
I had a couple trades for him this past week.
Wow.
Couple actually, like
People are interested.
Three or four. Nothing. One almost hit, but
ooh. So that's nice to know. People, I mean, it's hard at quarterback this year. Very hard. They're like I would say the 10th to 12th guy, it's not great. It's like 15, 14, 16 points max. Like,
yep. Yeah.
I mean, look at my guy.
5 really good quarterbers. Yeah. Yeah, Lamar's been bad. He could turn around though.
Danny was very excited about this win. Didn't start a defense. Didn't start.
Really?
So didn't need it.
Notice that.
Didn't need it.
He said,
what? Yeah.
What D?
What D? So Danny sent me a text about the win and how excited he was. And he said, all of Joe's championships are a lie, fraud, not a real champ. And he said, I didn't even need a defense to beat this scrub. Danny had a lot of hate for Joe. Close win, but I imagine the defense, if the Bills D played, I mean, it'd probably been 125.
I mean, he didn't have a flex guy either. Really? 0 points.
No, he didn't. Corey Davis, 0 points. So 2 players, not even starting for him. Didn't matter. Tannehill, 2.8. Oh, her Cousins on a bye.
I mean, yeah. Tannehill, there's way better quarterbacks you could have picked up instead of Ryan Tannehill. He's been awful.
Yeah, Tannehill, I think there's some admiration for Joe because Tannehill won him a championship a couple years back. And Mike Williams is going to be out for a few weeks too. So that trade for Mike to get Terry McLaurin's he's going to fit in real nice there as a wide receiver too for him.
What happened to Williams? Is it knee too?
Yeah. Yep. How about that drop by Mike Evans? That might have been
signing autographs for the refs.
You lose some money on that one? I think everybody did, right? No? You stayed away?
I didn't. I don't think I haven't bet since was it last week when I lost both of those parlays by like 3 yards. I wasn't happy.
I agree with you. I'm taking a little break too. Matt, though, this was the bye week game. Look below here. Look at all these buys.
Everybody. Eagles, Singletary.
Matt did lose Breece Hall though. I mean, when we brought up Breece Hall in the beginning, I guess talking about James Robinson, but yeah, Breece Hall gone for Matt.
That hurts because he's having a hell of a year.
What a running back. And I mean, Matt needs some serious help. He's going to be rolling with, I mean, he lost Javonte Williams as well. So it's just Devin Singletary.
Right.
And X. I mean, he's probably got to move somebody here, or maybe you get an ad. Maybe he should have put a lot down for
Carter.
Yeah.
We got a running back if he wants one.
Yeah, you would be one of the guys, or even possibly Nate. He could easily hit up. Dak came back, put up.
What I'm hoping is Cam Akers gets traded.
Oh, Cam Akers should get moved. He's not doing well there. Jesse got Dak back, but he didn't really put up that many points. I guess he didn't really need to. They dominated Detroit. Michael Pittman too, not great. Fumbled. Tough loss for Jesse. Moving to 3 and 4 now.
He's going to be all right though, especially when Christian McCaffrey gets going with San Francisco. He'll be all right.
Oh, I love this. Gambler's Neon Claw squashes Big Booty Judy. Boots them from the top spot. What a game.
Seeing squashes and Big Booty just makes sense.
Oh, absolutely. Shout out to the NFL for that one. This double dip, we talked about it a few weeks ago. Prolific. That is a lot of points between 2 players. Enough to vault anybody to a win.
I mean, what the hell? Look, I'm just reading those points. That's unbelievable.
Dave plays, I believe, I think anybody else. Dave plays anybody else, he wins this week. That has to hurt.
He wins, yeah.
Oh,
that's a tough loss.
Romeo,
but you don't hang your head.
No. 5 and 2. He's doing fine.
Heads up.
He's doing
this
fine.
Will never happen again.
220.
20 points from your defense.
Wow. Kenneth Walker. Juju even went off.
25. Yeah, Juju and Hardman went off.
On San Francisco, too, of all defenses. Shocking. It
was the best in the league, right?
Yeah, the gold rush was not good. Kansas City's probably now moving up back to favorite, right? Them are the Bills. Top of the power rankings is them, right?
Yeah.
Bills probably won.
Probably. Defense is definitely better.
Yeah. What a great game though, Downs. Shot you out again. Hell of a start. To have the know-how or the insight to go get Ken Walker. Amazing.
Yeah, send those scores into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I should tweet at NFL, right?
Yeah, can you check this out?
And I'm like, this is a 14-man, by the way.
Yeah, it's not even right. This is a 14-man. This guy just put up 220.
220 and a 14-man.
It's the greatest performance of all time. This is Jordan. This is flu game Jordan.
Flu game Jordan for sure. And he brought his A game against. I mean, at the time, 5-1, 3-3. Said I'm gonna upset. And
he was 3-3. Big win, right? It gets you above the 3-4. 3-4, a little scared. 4-3, you're like, I might be good with another win or two.
Yeah, he's got to feel confident. I mean, Downs never doubted himself. Not once. Came on here, flaunted his team, said we know what we're doing, and he expects Super Bowl. That's what he said. Super Bowl ever, not just playoffs. He said Super Bowl. So
you have to. He's got to be excited, Joe Burrow. Got to be excited the way he looked.
Masterclass. All right, predictions for next week. Internet connection's been choppy today. Very choppy. We'll start with my matchup. Not game of the week, of course. Playing Mikey, which I am
Pitts ain't fine, right?
Yeah, Pitts is fine. I don't think so. He's not in the starting lineup, and he's not on bye. What does that mean?
What does that mean for the team?
He's going double. He's starting 2 tight ends over his
no Pitts
second-round pick. Oh. Kind of insane to me. This man took.
He needs a kicker.
He needs a kicker. Should I go out and pick up the best kicker?
I mean, I'm thinking about taking a quarterback. Another one.
Just stash him. I'm taking myself here. James Robinson probably will get the start over Jeff Wilson. I just imagine Chris McCaffrey is going to get the full workload there. I'm not ready to say goodbye to Eli Mitchell yet because of the injury history with McCaffrey. But
yes, that's a good idea. Yeah.
And he's on IR.
He likes to get hurt.
I'm also holding on to Kenneth.
I'm taking you by 40.
By 40. You love to hear it. Taking myself as well.
I mean, you're a 30-point favorite right now.
It's kind of insane. Really. Yeah. The NFL likes my team.
Well, you get cut back. You get,
Oh, yeah. A.J. Brown back. We're back at full strength here. Hopefully Lamar can we get 20?
You can.
Oreo thinks so.
Yep,
all right.
He liked it.
Dave, 5-2, is playing the 0-7 Piane. Can he get a win here? He's favored. To beat him. Leonard Fournette is not getting 18 on Thursday night. I'll be the first to say.
No, probably not. I don't know. Khalil Herbert. He's got to start some. Is this win number one?
It could be. A key factor here on Dave's side. There's no Travis Kelce for him this week. They're on bye. Big bye week for him. No Eckler.
Huge.
If there was any time to win, Piane, it is now. Justin Fields is QB1, and that is real. He's been QB1, I think, this whole year. Tua.
I like Justin Fields here.
At Dallas?
If they do, but if they run that same offense that they just ran.
Micah Parsons, I don't know. Right. I'm a little scared. I'm gonna take Piane here. Now I've called on his name 3 times this year, been wrong each time. So Piane, I'm calling on you here. This is too good of a chance to get a win here, to sneak one in. And to be honest, I kind of want it because Dave, I'm battling for the division championship. So a little favoritism here. I'm
going Piane too, because I don't know who the hell this C. Otten guy is from Tampa Bay. And if you're starting a guy I don't know, that's probably it for you.
Why is he projected 7 points is what I want to know.
No clue. Is someone hurt? I don't know. I don't even know the type. Is Tom Brady
Cameron Brady's still there
anymore?
Cameron Brady's still there.
Tom Brady with the divorce, it's not working out.
Oh, he looks malnourished. It's scary.
He's hungry.
How about your matchup? Playing Danny, both coming off wins last week. No quarterback for Danny. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Should you go pick one up?
Andy Dalton is the high projected point guy right now. 0 chance that happens. I hope he takes him.
Danny, go pick up.
I need you to take the guy that's projected to score the most right now.
These running backs look scary. These Q's next to their names, I'm not really worried about. Josh Jacobs, huh? Gushing over Josh Jacobs. Nobody wanted him. He fell in the draft. ESPN hated him. Amazing.
What I'm hoping, so Gus Edwards' knee's hurt. He's right now. And it's a quick turnaround. He might not play Thursday, they're saying.
Well, if he can't go, who's he going to fall on? That's kind of like a nobody. I mean, this guy has 2 kickers.
No one. Maybe put a kicker in there. See if they can't call the league and switch the designation to running back.
Hook him up.
I mean, Deebo Samuel's a running back, right? Basically.
Deebo Samuel should have RB wide receiver if you ask me. But I guess I'd make him a better player. Kelce for National Tight End Day went off last week. We didn't mention that before.
Oh yeah. Because we don't have one. Chicago Bears, I don't think we have tight ends.
No, Cole. You know what though? I did like Cole's. He kind of hurried up the next play. Did you see that where he was?
Lineup.
Yeah. I appreciated his effort.
Yes.
But effort only goes so far. You're right. We need to see production.
You give so much effort, but if you're not doing anything, I don't really care.
unless you're taking veteran minimums and not affecting the cap. You be an effort guy all you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll with you, Danny Dimes. You were also with your QB1 this week. Josh Reynolds staying in there, huh?
I'm back and forth. I don't know yet. I think I might go. I'm thinking Campbell.
Could be.
Yeah. So that's not a lock. That's the only not lock. I got to see what's going on with Zeke though. He's a little banged up too.
I wouldn't be worried. Kenyon Drake, if Gus Edwards is out, Kenyon Drake's getting thrusted in that lineup though, right?
He goes right in for Zeke. Yes.
Yeah. If Gus Edwards isn't going to go, I'm taking you here. I assume you're taking yourself.
Yeah, I am.
Love
my
it.
team.
How about Joe rearranging the deck chairs?
Sinking ship.
Sinking ship. He's playing Matt this week. This is that running back stuff I was talking about. Hillard is the PPR guy in Tennessee, which kind of blows my mind, but like that, you can't rely on that for RB2. Right?
Not at all. No, Najee Harris won't be there, right?
Yeah, he's gone. Insert Damian.
Brian Robinson.
And then we got to throw Duvernay or maybe Darnell. Darnell goes into flex.
Oh, Scary Terry.
Oh, that's right. Pickens and Terry. You're right. Pickens and Terry.
Yeah. I like that side.
I got Matt here.
Kirk Cousins back.
You're taking Joe?
I'm taking Joe.
I'm not going to bet against 6-1 right now. But
it's
I could be
too,
wrong.
But
double tight end strat for Danger Matt, though. You love to see
Hawkinson. It. Yeah.
Man, that team looks thin.
Very.
He's got him, though. He's got him. Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, he'll go 50.
That's him.
That's it.
This one's a push, according to NFL. Ryan Hannigan is playing the champ, Mike.
Oh.
Jalen Hurts back.
Jalen Hurts is back. Yeah.
Michael Carter
he's getting right, but he's getting another running back.
So maybe he doesn't have to start him. I like Melvin.
Oh, you start Michael Carter. You take A.G. Dillon out.
Yeah, AJ. Oh my gosh, the Packers are so bad.
They're horrible.
Bad. It's scary, bad.
I'm not mad.
I did have Ryan. I think the other side's a little stronger. The James Conner thing, should we not rely on that? But
I'm not relying on James Conner to get full load right now, especially with the way Benjamin is playing. I'm going the champ. I think Champ's taking this one.
Okay, man, you're right. The more I go down the list here, Ish Smith, T. Higgins, can he be healthy? You know, that's been his problem this year. Tyler Lockett, 16. These projections. What is NFL doing here? I know Seattle.
Lockett makes sense.
16.
Metcalf's gone. Metcalf's out probably.
So all goes to him.
Yeah.
And Brandon Cooks might get traded again.
I mean, I'm not starting Tom Brady.
I don't care about Thursday night. No. Baltimore defense is pretty bad.
And Geno Smith's been just great. I would start Geno. That's me.
Geno home game. Get 12th man.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Xavier is playing the 5-2 bounce Nathaniel Schwartz. And he's not favored.
Great names.
Nate. No, Nate is not favored here. It is all Xavier.
Josh Allen's back.
Oh, boy.
His quarterback play. Nate's quarterback is just, he's got a bad situation over there. But those running backs, though.
Is it enough? DeAndre Swift back, Travis Etienne, Joe Mixon. This is a running back battle. I like this.
DeAndre Hopkins makes Xavier such a great team now.
I'm going to take Xavier.
Me too.
Look at this. Look at that team.
He's got 3 QBs.
And then game of the week, why would we not feature Ryan Downs coming off that performance? 220 points. They're only projecting him for 120 NFL. Blasphemy. A lot of the same guys are starting here.
Coach knows what he's doing over there. He's inserting the right guys.
Mon St. Brown, is he come back? What? Oh, McCaffrey. Let's put a number on it. Over 25 fantasy points
against LA.
Against Aaron Donald. They're going to be in that nice stadium, that nice SoFi Stadium.
Yeah, I like McCaffrey over 20.
The gamble on McCaffrey here. 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, whatever he's at, let's go over.
Receiving and rushing over.
You like Dak against Chicago? Everyone's high on Chicago right now. That secondary is unbelievable.
Brisker, what a one-handed pick. I mean, come on. These guys are ahead
do you see Gordon's last 3 weeks? His numbers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Elite stuff we're seeing on this. I mean, they just got to buy in the Flus. They got the Flus juice. Just got to buy in.
Yeah.
Just got to buy in. And that's what they're doing as a team. I love to see it. Dak did not have a great performance last week, but I guess he didn't really need to. They just kind of handed the ball off.
But I mean, Detroit has the worst. Has one of the worst defenses. Is the worst defense in the league, I think, right?
Yeah, easily. How is Dak in the cold? Probably not great.
Where's he from?
Probably not great.
He from? Like Texas or something?
I don't know where he's from.
Where did he go? Like Mississippi State or something like that?
I look up Dak Prescott while we're.
It's going to be like somewhere in the tundra, Alaska University or something.
Mississippi State University.
Mississippi. Thought so. Mississippi State.
Mississippi State.
He don't like the cold. He don't know what cold is.
He doesn't know. Yeah.
Is it going to snow?
Take his under.
I hope it snows. Come on, snow.
It wouldn't be me unless I bet against Downs. So I'm going to take Jesse to get this one. Moving to 4-4.
I am not. I'm going Ryan here.
Ryan?
I don't like Dak.
3 games?
That hurts.
He's going to win 3 in a row if he gets this one, Ryan.
He's going to take it. Joe Burrow's hot right now against that shitty Cleveland defense.
This team looks really good, doesn't it? I even like Palmer down there for the Chargers. Palmer's like very interesting.
Oh, because everybody's hurt. Yeah,
Mike's out.
Everyone's hurt.
I'm loving it. Loving it. Back to full screen here, though.
What a fun week.
It's interesting. We got some good matchups, some bad ones, of course. But to see a man put up 220 points, just amazing. And a 14.
You're excited to see what's next, right?
Yeah, show me what's next.
Does he go for 200 again? If he does that, would we crown him, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's time. Yeah, title is aspirations are real, not a dream anymore. Yeah. Ryan, if he puts up 200 again, I mean that team is unstoppable. I mean, was it you that got a perfect team, or was it? Does he get a shirt? You know what? Everybody brought that up, and I agree. You break the record, there's going to be something. Yeah. We'll do something. We'll do some type of clothing to, we got to commemorate that 220. I'll put it on the back of put it on a T-shirt or something for him. We got to give him his. He went from least scored last year to most scored. You want to talk about progress? That's amazing. Amazing.
That's called bettering yourself.
I love it. Absolutely.
Phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Oh, what a season though so far. So as we are coming down, the trade deadline, if I'm not mistaken, is November. Let me get the exact date up for us as we move closer. I think it's November 22nd.
Oh, okay. A couple of weeks.
I push it towards week 13, if I'm not mistaken, because I know guys, injuries can happen at any point. And then what are we doing? Like, what's of course, through the app, I can't look it up, but November 25th is the trade deadline.
So a little later.
Is
that after Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Let me look at my calendar. I got one right here in my face. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. So
I believe
get those trades before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we got time. Maybe somebody gets drunk on that Blackout Wednesday and then they want to make a trade.
I mean, we have Thanksgiving the week before. Do we talk over maybe a couple cigars and whiskey? Yeah. Looking at mountains?
Maybe something happens. While we're out there. I wouldn't mind it. My team is solid. I like my team right now. Are we a little weak at running back? Yes. If you would have told me Christian McCaffrey was going to the San Francisco 49ers this year before the season started, I would have said you're crazy.
I would have too. I'd be like, well, they got like 2 really good running backs. That's what I thought.
I go
and then one gets hurt, and then Jeff Wilson's been okay. He hasn't been bad.
Nah, he's serviceable, but Jeff Wilson's like same thing. Change pace back. You're not supposed to run him a lot. Mostert's been going off, former running back from that regime. He's been going off in Miami.
Yeah, they were really high on Gaskins at first, right? It was not the man.
Yeah, it was Myles Gaskin, and then now it was Chase Edmonds. It's a carousel down there. It's tough. I mean, all that really matters is Tua and throwing the ball
and keeping his brain intact.
Yeah, that's scary too. But
if I'm him, I'm not playing. Like I'm probably I'm going to sit out this year, let my brain heal.
Yeah,
I got to think about my life. That's me though.
He's so young. That's the thing where it's like, I agree. Who's in his corner? Who's not talking to him, letting him know these things? I'm always a big proponent of that. Like, who's in these people's? If you're a famous person or you're a person of high popularity, wealth, whatever, you got to have a corner.
Yeah, Does he not have a family? Maybe like a wife, kids, anything like that? I wonder. If
I don't think he's married, but I think isn't he? He's Hawaiian, right?
Yeah.
That culture, tough. I feel like, is very strong. He has people in his corner.
Them Samoans are tough, man.
Shouldn't even question them. Yeah, and the concussion thing is real this year, and it is. I'm happy that. I'm not happy it's happening, but I'm happy there's more awareness. I mean, it has to be. It's you see it on live television like that. It's going to get across all the platforms. And
I mean, just saying that was a back injury the week before. I mean, that's not a back injury. The guy's falling all over the place. Like it didn't make any sense.
The back controls everything. I mean, well, sure, yeah, control your muscles, but like, mentally, that guy couldn't. I bet he couldn't speak a sentence after we got up there. Like,
no way.
Oh, yeah. Well, here we are. Second take, week 8. 5 weeks away from week 13, the final week, and there's going to be a wild card in week 14. I hope I'm doing well enough that I don't even have to play in it. There's 6 guys who don't have to play in it. So the
top 6.
You just get a bye. You get a bye that week.
I gotta win out.
And then you play week 15, and that's like quarters, semis, and then the finals.
I'm waiting I can't wait for Deshaun Watson to get back. I feel like Amari Cooper's top 10 wide receiver right now in fantasy, but with Deshaun, I think I'm gonna be all right.
I know that
Cordell Patterson being healthy, I'll be all right.
Your team's has upside at the moment. I wouldn't be ready to no fire sell, and then you have Patrick Mahomes. I mean,
Patty Mahomes, he's number 1 right now, right? Him or Allen?
Yeah, him. I think Allen. I think he's 1 and 2. My guy was up there.
Yeah,
but he's not
first 3 weeks he was putting up 30.
Yeah, I thought I was going to Super Bowl.
You were running it. I thought that was it. Yeah,
but it's fine.
You'll be all right.
It's fine. I'm cool. Team's cool. We're doing all right. The league. There's some guys that are really high and some guys that are really low, and there's a lot in the middle, right? What would you expect for week 8?
Everyone's in the middle, really. Yeah, true.
What a league.
This is a big week for everybody.
Yeah, the buys are hitting people hard, and then people are winning on their bye weeks. It's not supposed to happen.
That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to take those big bye weeks and be like, okay, I got to take this L.
Yes, he's sick. Sick taking that L. And I'm sitting here winning with 88 points, and Dave's put up 138 and not getting the dub.
That sucks.
It's unfortunate.
That hurts. It is unfortunate. But you can't hang your head on that.
You can't play defense in fantasy. You can't play defense.
No, there's no defense. Yeah, who knew you're gonna get 220 on you?
Oh, but Any last words here as we close out on week 8?
Nothing. Exciting. This is fun. I'm glad you guys have me. Had me. This is great, especially like being in the middle of the pack. It's more fun. I mean, it's scary, but it's fun because it's like every day I'm looking at something. Who's hurt? Whose knees tweaked? Whose right pinky is not feeling well? Like I'm looking at everything.
That's so true. When you're like, Matt's probably flying a little bit because of injuries, but if you're doing really well, you coast a little bit. You're not waking up at 5 a.m. trying to get the free ad.
Nope, I am. I woke up at like 4 a.m. and checked the damn waiver to see if I got my guys or not this morning. I was like, did I get him? Did I get Daniel Jones or not?
I think it clears at 3:16 a.m. if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it does. I've been up.
I've been that guy.
I'm there.
That's how champions are made. You're waking up and checking these waivers. That's how you're made.
Yeah. So now I'm keeping Daniel Jones. So I know a couple of you need some quarterbacks. So
Danny Dimes, he's available.
Top 10 quarterback in fantasy right now.
The rushing is everything with him. I love it. All right. Well, before my internet goes out, we'll close it here for week 8.
All right, boys.